Hi Mara, thanks for being a little guinea pig today.
Hi.
Can I just ask you first of all exactly what the problem is, what's the pain, where is the pain and how has it occurred?
Right. I don't know what started it off, but it's in my shoulder. It's sort of down there and all the way down just past my elbow, and I can't raise my arm more than that.
That's the furthest
That's
you can
it.
go. Right, when you do raise it further than that, on a scale of say 0 to 10, 0 being no pain at all, 10 being that we should be calling 999, what's the level of pain would you say?
It just started to hurt there from my elbow. There it's really painful from the elbow, and then
what number would you give it?
Oh, I would say that's about 2 or 3.
Okay.
That's probably 4. And then there, I would say we jump to about a 6.
Okay, right. Well, we won't.
And I won't go any further.
Okay, no, don't do that. Okay. Well, what we're going to do, we're just going to generally wand you around what we call the bioenergetic field, etc. We're going to gently do some wanding, and then we're going to wand specifically on the area of pain.
Okay.
And then we're going to ask you to raise your arm later on and give us the pain, number there.
Okay.
Now, with the actual wand, the wand doesn't heal you at all. What the wand is doing, it's based on something called 0-point energy, and I'm going to let Phil explain a little bit more about that later. But everything in the universe is based on 0-point energy, including yourself. And what this does, it reminds the cells in the body to return to something called homeostasis, which is balance.
Right.
And at that point of homeostasis, there is no pain, there is no inflexibility. And you've already seen one of the tests on the energy, on the balance, so that's basically what we're going to do. So we're going to ask you to close your eyes because energy seeps through your eyes swiftly. And put your hands very relaxed on your lap. Just tuck it in. You've got your feet on the flat on the floor. And if everybody can just focus very, very intently, Amara, and then we're going to just wand you for a few minutes, okay? Yeah, so we'll do this.
You've got 2 people doing it, so you're having a bit extra.
Basically, there's no right or wrong way, really. I mean, they do say to do it in a clockwise motion, simply because the universe, the earth, everything revolves clockwise around, so it's the natural way of doing things. And what we're doing is just basically wanding the areas of what we call the bioenergetic field, which everybody has this bioenergetic field, which is why you can usually sense people who are in quite close proximity to you. And once we've done this, then we're going to focus on the area of the pain itself. And it doesn't work any better with 2 wands than it does with 1. It's just the fact that we're actually going to use 2 wands today.
So it's a pain coming down to here, you said?
Yeah. Oh, can I just ask one thing? If you can take your pendant off, because that will actually aid a lot more when trying to do it just with a wand. Because the wand actually works on the cells, from within, but the pendant actually works on the environment to 3 feet around. So which is why you have to, obviously just make sure it's the wand that's doing this at the moment and not the pendant.
Right.
Rather do that. Do you know what? This is great fun doing, I tell you. We've had the most amazing...
You feel quite silly, Mara, when you start doing it.
You do when you do it, but I tell you what...
You can have a laugh.
I've been doing this in pubs now, downstairs. Donna saw me, my daughter, the other day. We were wanding somebody, and everybody we wand...
You guys delivering meat yesterday morning.
We've had some of our team call the postman in, because they're walking a lot. You've got to have these, yes, get in here, sit down. You kidnap people.
Got to get the message out there.
That's what it is. I honestly feel now it's my duty to tell everybody about this. And every time I see somebody, like today, took my mum to bingo and I saw somebody walking around with a walking stick, and I had to go and give her a card with the Wonder World website on. So I've got a ring. I actually rung her today, and her husband answered. She was in bed. She's had a brain hemorrhage, and she's coming to the end, as she said. herself, and I've got to phone up tomorrow. She really is interested in having a demonstration, so just don't be frightened to tell anybody and everybody about this, because it's so easy to do.
How do you feel, Laura?
Are there any sensations at all?
Yeah, there are actually.
Tell us what sort of sensations.
My arms feel heavy.
That's what you said there, wasn't it?
It just feels, I just feel a little bit detached from myself somehow,
Yeah,
but in a nice way.
Keep how you feel.
Yeah.
You know when you're sort of lying on the beach and you're totally relaxed?
Yeah.
It's like that. And my speech seems a bit blurry as
You
well.
know, you can get drunk on this without... And you know, you can even want wine. Cheap wine into really taste expensive wine.
Yeah.
Cathie, the battery's about to run out.
Okay, well, what we need to do, right, we can edit this, but what we need to do, can you just try now to raise your arm a little bit now and see how you're doing? Whoa! I tell you what, I just get hairs on my neck every time I see
I
it.
don't believe that.
That's fun. So, congratulations.
So what's gone for
Wow.
pain-wise?
I got no pain,
Wow.
I
in
tell
my
you what,
elbow,
I get really
and I've got, it's just starting here.
Where? There?
It's just starting
Do a little
here,
bit there.
where, and I mean just starting, and I think
That's
the only
such a
thing,
difference.
oh my
Yeah.
God.
Mara, do you know what though? Because the body, we're just video in 2 seconds. Because the body actually heals itself and it continues to heal, that will carry on.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Hang on.
Amazing.
Yeah, we will keep wanting until there's no pain.
So
to
up
start.
here
I've
it's
just
gone.
spent all that money on I've been 4 times. I'm £37 a night.
And what's that for? Chiropractor or
Osteopath.
osteopath?
Right. It's a
How
little
do you
bit
feel?
here.
How do you feel in yourself?
Delighted.
Yeah, but I feel,
Relax.
yeah, a little bit drunk.